It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Tap down the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Happ with a 2-1 count now. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he lays off ball four. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Snap throw from the catcher. Happ aboard here at first with nobody out. Scherzer will check at first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Gets by him for strike one.
1-1.
He's running. Fouled away. The 1-2. It's high and outside for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
First baseman number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Past battles with Scherzer, he's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. Here it comes, 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Anthony Rizzo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Here's the 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Michael Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
In there for strike one.
Taylor.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. But no chance to recover. Taylor is on at first after the strikeout. Standing in, Trey Turner. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. To second for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Past battles with Scherzer. He's 4 for 11. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. Now the 2-1. Dribbled up the line, but it gets fouled. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the... In now is Anthony Rendon. His past history against John Lester, he's 1 for 5. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. 1-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And now for Washington, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
1-1 on its way from Lester. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward giving chase. And he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that... So in now for Chicago, John Lester, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Digging in, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Three and 0 now. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
That's a ball.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
The count now at 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Lays off 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Right.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's
a swing and a miss. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. His past history against John Lester. He's a .314 hitter. He's also been a strikeout victim 14 times. Wieters stands at an impressive 6'5", swings the bat and throws right-handed. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Digging in the switch hitter, Wilmer Defoe. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schwarber is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. In now, Jason Hayward, as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Settling in now, Daniel Murphy, a base hit in his first trip. Swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
The catcher, number 4.
So striding forward now, Wilson Contreras comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. stepping in, Michael Taylor will match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Trey Turner. Line softly out toward left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulled toward right center field. Happ is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch out, nothing doing. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Lester sets. Here's the 0-2. Now a fastball as he just... So here now's the pitcher, John Lester. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Hit back toward the mound. Turner loves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ian Happ. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Hit to first. Zimmerman has it, and he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch swung on and missed the throw.
He's safe.
The 0-1 on its way. And that one just missed outside.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Kyle Schwarber would be next. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Taylor at the track, and he brings it down to end the... Now at the plate, Ryan. Zimmerman.
Leading off for the Nationals, third baseman,
Pitch on the way.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Zimmerman flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
Safe, he's good.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Not close. It's 2-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs' half of the 6th. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Chris Bryant. He went down on strikes last time up. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Looking to send him packing again. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. A little tapper. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. At the plate, Jason Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
The count now at 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. First offering on its way. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V.
And the throw is in time to... Next. The hit will be Howie Kendrick is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Howie Kendrick.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gun. Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Down the third baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second. And he is in there. Digging in and looking for more. Trey Turner. He singled his last time. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. Standing in, Bryce Harper. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And Kelvin Herrera is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 40, Kelvin Herrera.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Ready for another chance? John Lester. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Ben Zobrist is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Ben Zobrist.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Here's the first pitch to him, and he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away, and that misses. 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Inside, he misses, ball 4. Here's Javier Baez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The batter.
Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
2-0 count, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over. The third from the stretch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Pedro Strop gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now batting, Anthony Rendon will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. To short. There's Baez. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Digging in, Juan Soto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Missed with a slider. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And there's out number 2. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's 3 for 9. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing by Zimmerman and a ball well hit out to deep left field. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. So stepping in, Matt Wieters. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, it has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there. And that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy.
And we'll have to leave it there. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Now foul tip, but Wieters is able to put the squeeze on it, and they get the strikeout here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Tapped up the first baseline. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. His career line against Pedro Strop. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Popped him up. Bryant shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Adam Eaton will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Murphy's got it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Michael Taylor, his career line against Pedro Strop. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He swings and misses. Throw down. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that and you can get it at first.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Digging in. Bryce Harper, he flew out in his last at-bat. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Eaton, the runner at third. Turner at second. Harper at first. 2 out in the inning. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Shoots this one over to first, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball.
Number 22.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled off. The 0-1 pitch lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking to leave him loaded. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he is out. Greg Holland comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. And now the Cubs pitcher, Pedro Strop. But as a reliever, I'm not even sure he'll get the chance to swing the bat. Addison Russell will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Russell stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. It's 1-2. Holland rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So he gets some swinging. Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. He's set. Here it comes. Slider's in for a strike. There he goes. Pitch outside. The throw.
Yep, he made it.
Happ, the runner at second with 1 away. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His career line with Doolittle. Not a big sample size. 0 for 1. 0-1 the count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. $41,888 fans up out of their chairs now in Washington. And he struck him out in the ball game. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Cleveland Indians. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him.
Charlie Blackmon.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away. Striding in for the Rockies, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
A ball and a strike. Bouncer down the line. On to first, and there are 2 down. At the plate, Nolan Arenado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the... So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Francisco.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Three and 1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Off and running is Lindor. And a bunt attempt is missed, but this is off the catcher's glove. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Lindor stands at second with no outs. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. In the dirt here. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. The 1-0 is a changeup that gets him off balance for a strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
All even now, 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Stepping into the box, Yonder Alonso. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
First and second now, 1 man out. Pitch is taken, strike 1.
3 balls,
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Bounce to first. There is Desmond. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Ball and a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Matt Holliday. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Holliday, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and he's had...
And we'll have to leave. Stepping up to the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the out.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Into the box, Jason Kipnis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's in the dirt, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Chisenhall leads off second with nobody out. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Stepping in, Yan Gomes. He's set and the pitch. Swinging bunt to the mound. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. First pitch of the at-bat. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lifted down the line in left, and no one will track it down. Here's a little chopper up the middle. A barehanded play by LeMahieu. He is out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
Left fielder.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He's throwing everything away right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Gomes gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Dahl is retired, and there's 1 away. In now for Colorado, Ian Desmond. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Two and 2 to the Colorado catcher.
2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Striding in, Charlie Blackmon. He's a dangerous hitter indeed, as the reigning batting champion in the National League. Flying toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This one's flared off to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Nolan Arenado trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Gomes. Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A ball and no strikes. Now a changeup is bounced to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Edwin Encarnacion now reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. One out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. And they'll They'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Josh Donaldson is on deck. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Runner at first here with one away in the 2-2 ball game. Left side. Arenado has it. LeMahieu on to first, and for the second time in 3. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Trevor Story. The Story Kluber. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Carlos Gonzalez.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. With the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Moving under at Chisenhall. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, David Dahl comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. In the dirt here. Kluber pauses. 0-2 pitch on its way. Hit back toward the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And this is dropped at third base.
He's safe.
Striding in once again, he and Desmond. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Gonzalez on second. Dahl on at first with 2 down. In the dirt, and now let's see. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line. Gonzalez rounds the corner and is headed home. Throw won't get him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Iannetta. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. No balls and 1 strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And here's Yonder Alonso. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Yonder Alonso.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's the first out. Striding in for the Indians, Lonnie Chisenhall. First pitch coming, here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one. And he misses again, ball four, and his control is really letting him down now. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. The relay, and he's safe. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 1-0 now to Gomes. And a fastball just a bit high.
2-0. With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Blackman is there. Let's see if they test it. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men to. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Charlie Blackman. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. The 0-1 on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The batter, number 9.
Here's the first pitch to him. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, that grounder caught him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. So digging in now, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of.
A swing and a miss. Here's Michael Brantley. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Number 23, left fielder Michael Brantley.
Popped him up. Arenado in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away. So striding in, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he misses again. The command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. Edwin Encarnacion now. A couple of walks for him thus far. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him.
Third baseman, Ron.
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Nope. 3-0.
That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Now batting.
Comes set, here's the 0-0 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. He's set, here comes the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores, and he is in there. And the second run will score as the lead will change hands now at 4-3.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit back up the middle, played on the backhand. There's one, relay to first in time. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And it's fouled away. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. 2-1 pitch is a sinker, swung on and missed, 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2. There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Chopped weakly to the right, but that one rolls foul. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Pulled toward right center field. Kipnis has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Matt Holliday standing in now. No hits to this point.
Matt Holliday.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
And yet another strikeout. In now for Cleveland, Jason Kipnis. Last time through was a base hit.
Center fielder,
and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate. Jake McGee takes over on the mound here.
Colorado, number 51, Jake McGee.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. He breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Side curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder. Yan Gomes waits on deck. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Dahl, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Catcher, Yan.
Scott Over takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hobart stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was selected in the 15th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Blackman will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And try. Ready now, David Dahl. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
High pop-up. Kluber waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in now, Ian Desmond. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Hit on the ground to third. And quickly, there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Chris Iannetta. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Kluber gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. To 1-2 now. And he's got another one here. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Adam Ottavino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Number 0.
No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping up now, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And he makes the throw to first. Donaldson is retired. 2 down now.
First baseman.
Here's Yonder Alonso. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 1 for 4. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
1-2 now.
1-2.
The 1-2. Now a big swing by Alonso, and he connects. This one is carrying well. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. Swung on and missed, and that's the... Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Center fielder.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Nolan Arenado. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he'll strike out here yet again. Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8 from the stretch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And that one just missed outside. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And this will be fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. He'll be the one to get things started against the closer, Andrew Miller. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 1 for 4. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And there's a swing and a miss by Gonzalez as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Colorado, good night.